What's up, everyone? It's your boy Mastamynd here for Ohio Cannabis Live. Welcome back to another video. Tonight I have a special guest here. I got my guy here, Deshaun Perry, one of my classmates from the Ohio Media School. And we're working on a project for our final graduation. So please do me a favor and hit the like, subscribe button. And you can also subscribe and follow my guy, Deshaun. How do they find you?
At your boy, your homie Dino 24/7.
So make sure you follow him at Dino 24/7.
24/7.
What platform is that?
That's YouTube platform, man. It's Dino Perry on Facebook.
All right, so I'm going to be interviewing Deshaun. See how we got messed up about the exciting news that we're going to soon be legalizing adult use cannabis in Ohio. And this is really big news. We have a medical program here. Some are really happy with that program. Some people think that program sucks. So Deshaun has traveled all around the country. He's been in a variety of different cannabis markets. So we're going to try to get his insight about what he knows about Ohio's medical and recreational movement. So first off, did you know we had a medical cannabis program here?
No, not until just recently that I required about it that you guys had a medical program. I was like, oh, I'm happy for him, so it could be a big thing. If we go recreational, that will be the lick once it goes into a bigger market.
Okay. So with you being someone who's traveled to other markets, when adult use does come here, what are some of the things you're looking to see?
I'm looking for the dispensaries to pop up everywhere and make sure it's safe recreational wise and everybody be able to indulge and be happy and have a good time without incident.
Are you aware that smoking is currently banned in Ohio? Smoking cannabis is currently banned.
No, I'm not
Medical
aware.
cannabis patients are not allowed to smoke cannabis. We can only vape it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I would have never thought it's what?
Yeah.
It's banned.
Yeah. See, back in the day, smoking was banned for like in public facilities all around Ohio. So like, you used to be able to smoke in the casinos, smoke in the bar.
Right.
And somebody got the bright idea to ban all that. So they banned all smoking in all public places up to so many feet. That's why nobody's smoking in buildings anymore in Ohio.
Right.
You go over to another state where they don't have that rule, they're smoking in everywhere.
They smoking big time where the place that I've been when it was medical, you can still go pick it up and go smoke anywhere. Now it's recreational. They smoking at bus stops and at Greyhound at the airport. You smell it all up and down the street.
Yeah, we're not permitted to consume medical cannabis in public here.
Wow. Yeah, they need to change that law. That needs to be revised.
Now, what about equity? What about criminal justice? A lot of people have been incarcerated due to the quote-unquote war on drugs. What do you expect to happen in Ohio as far as people who have convictions for cannabis-related crimes, like possession, things like that? Have you seen in other states that that's been erased? Because they say they are, but, you know, have you actually seen that in other legal states that have they kind of done something to, you know, more or less expunge people's records?
I don't know about the expunge people records, but I have seen a lot of cases get pushed out and kicked out.
Okay.
So hopefully they can do the same in Ohio. They can let a lot of guys that's been there for drug, really weed, you know, cannabis, as they would say.
A plant, yeah.
A plant.
It's just a plant.
Grass, you
Yeah.
know, and just let them out for those cases. A lot of those cases I did see get pushed out that didn't have a heavy charge against them on top of the cannabis.
Talk about taxes now. I know in Ohio we have a tax system for our medical program that's based solely on counties. If you look at Illinois, the sales tax in Illinois for recreational is 40%. If you look at Michigan, the sales tax in Michigan is 16% for rec. Yeah, all those folks that are running Ohio from Ohio to Michigan, you paying 16% extra on your meds. By the way, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, that's heavy duty. I don't know why they trying to tax it, but you know, government, since they saying they we letting it leak out a little bit, so we're gonna have to tax you some way, type of way, just for you guys to have it. So they figure they want to get their share if they're gonna let it get exposed.
Okay, now what about housing and stuff like people? You know, I know in New York City there was an issue about people getting pulled over because they smelled marijuana or cannabis in their car. Is that something you've seen kind of go away in other legal states? Because I mean, that's something we really have an issue with here in Ohio, is people getting pulled over and getting their car searched and going through a whole big rigmarole. just because they smell like cannabis, whether they got a card or not. And have you seen in other states that that's kind of something that's no longer a deal, or people still getting in trouble because they smell like cannabis in their car?
Yeah, no, it's no big deal. Once upon a time, that was a probable cause for them to get pulled over, pulled out the car, get the car searched. But now that it's legal, it pretty much get overlooked.
All right. Well, I mean, this is a really short interview. We're gonna come back. You're gonna come back on the show and do some more interviews. We can
That'd be
talk about
good.
it some more in depth, and go have some more of my classmates here who are working with us in the studio today. They're also gonna come and do some interviews as well, so we can get a very diverse discussion about this. But I really appreciate you doing an interview with me today, and I look forward to doing another one with you again soon.
Yeah,
So
no
again,
problem.
make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us on social media. And what's your handle on the internet again?
My handle is that your boy Dino 24/7 on YouTube and Facebook is Dino Perry.
All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe button. We'll see you on the next video.
And we out.
Peace.
That went well.
I know. Audio. What y'all medicating on? Yeah. So that was a little something, something from school. Uh, we finishing up. July 10th is the graduation day. So we're finishing up our final projects. So I thought I'd share some of that action with you all. What's up? What's up? What's up, Harley boy? Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe button. We got about four to seven watchers right now. Y'all got to share the video. We got to get the views up on these videos. Last week was much better than the previous week, so we are making progress. I want to go ahead and give you some information that I got. So we have a couple different dispensaries open. The Landing opened. We've got Shangri-La that opened. We've got Bliss open. Pure Iconic open. We got Nectar open. There's a lot of new dispensaries that have opened. And I've got a video coming out this weekend for Shangri-La. That'll be really interesting. Make sure you check out my YouTube shorts, my little What's in the Bag series that I got going on. See if you can find out what's in the bag. And make sure you let me know which product you want me to do a review on. Make sure you let me know that. Okay. How is that aircraft treating you? Like that? Yeah, I want to know about that GMO blueberry as well. Let me know, Doopy. How is that? Is that some grump? Hey, that grumps. Hey, that grumps. That grump. Well, I've been medicating on some ice cream cake, but for now, I think I'm going to do some layer cake, diamonds and sauce. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. So let me go ahead and get prepped, get her bubbly. That's right. Make sure you subscribe and support the channel. Make sure you visit OhioCannabisLive.com and let everybody know that Ohio Cannabis Live is the #1 cannabis news media. And so I've got a new idea for the events, and I think this will be the easiest way to do things. And it's not going to be complicated at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a city where there's dispensaries at. I'm going to find a restaurant near the dispensary. And you're going to meet me there. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't saying nothing else. I ain't telling them. So if you can't meet me there, then you missed it. So now we're just going to figure out where we're eating at. That's the new plan for now. But we're also going to do some other events as well. So that's just one of a few. But anyway, dabs up. It's fire for real. You know it is. At Grumps. Yeah, I hope they keep it around too. Yeah, I agree with you. It's definitely relaxed. Oh, you talking about that? Oh, but see, does it have a blueberry taste, Doopy? Does it taste like blueberries? Does it taste like blueberries? That's what I want to know. Does it taste like blueberries? Now, Puffco comes out with a new Puffco Pro that they just changed. So if you just bought a Puffco Pro recently, guess what? They got a new one now. So it's a whole nother device. Does exactly the same thing that this one does. It just looks better, supposedly works better, supposedly has better airflow, and all this other kind of stuff. That's what they say. That's what they say. Like a blueberry cookie. Yeah, okay. You said it's berry for sure. Okay. All right. All right. That's cool. That's good to know. Did you get like a 2.8 or did you get the whole what did you get? You got one unit or what? Air grab blueberry muffin. I don't know, man. Air grabs, I'm not sure. What's up, Lynette? You're here. I'm glad you're here. We're here. Like I said, we're trying to get everybody here so that we can legalize. So how many of you have signed the petition? Have you got a chance to sign that petition yet? Did you see it in your neighborhood yet? It's out there. It's out there. You didn't see it? It is out there. You know. You just gotta, and I don't know that lawmakers are going to actually legalize it. I think we are going to legalize it. I'm not sure that lawmakers is going to legalize it. We already got 87 dispensaries open. We're about to open more dispensaries. So I think we got a better chance to legalize it. But what we need to do is we need to get our enrollment up. So if you're looking for a deal on your renewal or your recommendation, make sure you reach out to me. I have some suggestions for you. I got some discount codes available to me. So, I got options. I can save you a lot of money and time if you just reach out at OhioCannabisLive.com. It's really easy. So all you gotta do is just reach out and it'll be right there. So make sure you check out the website. Make sure you download that Spaces app and sign up for our app through Spaces, because then you can actually get all kind of exclusive information and view content that no one else knows about, and it's all contained in our app. So if you don't have our app, you don't know anything about the 420 Private Club because you don't have the app. You don't know about that, huh? They didn't tell you. They didn't tell you. Well, that's because we don't talk about 420 Live Private Club. You either in it or you ain't. So make sure you smash that like subscribe button, okay? Because right now it's 8 people watching this video and we only got 5 likes. So I'm not sure how that works out. Don't forget that you can support the channel a number of ways. You can get you some merch at OhioCannabisLive.com/shop. You can donate at OhioCannabisLive.com/donate. Or you can also do super chat, cash app. We appreciate everything. So anything you can send will help us keep going, because guess what? It costs a lot to run Ohio Cannabis Live. It costs a lot to make all this stuff work. It's a very, very complicated operation, as I'm showing you right here. It's a very complicated operation. It's a lot going on. I had to keep track of a lot of stuff. I know I make it look easy on here. I just show you all this stuff, and it's like it's a lot. It's a whole lot. And then I could look at this other monitor to see you guys' comments right now because I haven't turned off. But I just want to give you some perspective of behind the scenes of what it's like. So yeah, this is why sometimes I'll be like in so much pain. I'll be crawling to my desk to do this video, but I know that I can't let you down. And I know that we're going to do a lot more. So expect to see more interviews because I have more discussions, debates, interviews to share with you. And before I go, I would like to know what you're having for dinner tonight. And I'd also like to know what other content or what other products would you like to see me review. So if you've got a list of things that you think Mastermind should be doing on the channel or you'd like to see more of, I would like for you to leave that feedback in the comments of this video or send me an email. If you want to come on the show and do an interview, we can now do that. We're now open for interviews. I'd like to have a guest on the show every week. And we might not just be on Fridays. If we can get enough guests, heck, we'll go every day. I can't guarantee they'll all be live, but we'll keep going. Now, the more guests, the more we go. We got to have to start recording them and then streaming them live. So it's up to you. If you want to come on the show and talk and get interviewed, or you want to interview me and ask me questions, it's now open. The door is now open. We just opened Pandora's box. You don't have to leave your house. Thanks to technology and AI, you don't have to leave your house. We've got something called Video Ninja. By the way, let me give you the update on my hand. We guess who's back. You have no idea how bad that shit just hurt. I make it look easy though, right? I know. It's acting. When you're on TV, you are acting like everything is great. Now you see. So it's it's how we do it. What's up, Robert Rittenhouse? Where you been? Where you been, Rob? You've been hiding, man. My guy, one of my original subscribers is in the house, Robert Rittenhouse. Thank you for being a long supporter. And all of the rest of you who I know you've been on here following me for a long time. So I do appreciate you coming here and listening to me babble on every Friday. But if you'd like to see me come on a different day, or you want me to do something different, I'm all up to it now. I mean, as far as, I'm not saying it like I'm all up to it. That sounded really stupid because I got surgery on June 26th. And then I got another surgery on July 13th. So I graduate from the media school on July 10th. And then 3 days later, I go into surgery on my nose. And you say, your nose looks fine. I know, right? Is it too big? Is it too shiny? It looks fine, right? It's like, what the hell's wrong with? Why does this guy want to get surgery on his nose? What? Let me explain. So when I got assaulted on my 15th birthday in 1995, they cut an incision right here, which you can see it actually, thanks to these cameras. But I hide it. Like I sit back like this, so you can't really see it. But when I get up here close, see, I got a scar that goes from here. So I'm like that original scar face. So don't me. Anyway, so when they put this plate that's right here that you can't see, you can't tell there's a metal plate, there's a plastic metal. It's not metal, but it's like some kind of plate there. You can't see it. This is all surgery. Somehow my nostril got pushed over to the side, we think maybe. So like, it's like your nostril's supposed to have an even airflow on each side. And if one of them is narrower than the other like this, then that can make it hard to breathe sometimes. What it does for me is it makes me feel like my nose is stopped up all the time. And this feels like I have sinus problem. Kept thinking it's sinuses. They kept saying, here, try the nasal spray, y'all. That stuff's terrible. Stuff be draining all out your, it's gross. That wasn't never the problem. There's actually some tissue, cartilage or whatever that needs to be dealt with. And so that's what it was. So when I come back, when you see me come back, it'll be like I got a cold. I'll be like, it won't be like before and I had to go, welcome back to our okay, it's like I'll probably just sound like I got a cold, just talking through my nose. Yeah, it'll be something like that, I'm hoping. That's what they told me, man. They always be lying. Sometimes, like, I remember they told me I wasn't going to be able to talk at all. So can you imagine the surgery? I have surgery. I'm going to let y'all go after this. I have surgery. I had surgery on my throat. For those who don't know, I almost lost my voice. I had a tumor on my left vocal cord. Maybe it was the right, one of them. And you know, they was like, well, it's gonna be hard for you to talk, so you could pretty much. I don't know about the YouTube, man. That might not work out. I'm like, what? So they do this third surgery, and I wake up, and I'm like, because they telling me I can't talk. They say you're gonna wake up and you won't be able to speak. So I'm like, this is gonna be the most traumatic thing ever because I can't shut up. So I'm laying in the bed, I'm waiting for the doctor to come in. I'm like, he goes to me, beep, beep, beep. Doctor come in, beep, 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 beep. That's my heart rate. She like, I got good news and I got bad news. She was like, you want the good news or bad news? I'm like, oh, that's right. You can talk. That's the good news. I'm like, I'm so scared to talk. I'm like, she's like, no, just try to talk normal. I'm like, oh, okay. This ain't talking. Like, this ain't talking. Then she says the bad news is we're gonna have to go back in there with some lasers. I'm like, lasers, man, like lightsabers and zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm thinking like in the movies, I don't have no goggles here to put the goggles on. But they got the goggles on it like this. Yeah, they put on goggles and it's like virtual reality, like. So then I had to go see the laser doctor. Anyway, to wrap the story all up, everything they thought was going to happen didn't happen the way they planned it. They thought I wasn't going to be able to talk. I was. They did the next surgery and said, you're going to be talking like this for a long time. I was like, I kept talking like that for a long time. Fast forward 630 videos later. 630 videos, later. They was wrong. And they still can't figure out how I defied odds. And I said, I know the answer. Ohio medical cannabis is the goddamn answer. Final answer. You need to get your card, Doc? I'll leave y'all with that story. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit the button right now. And you find a way to support by sharing it, liking it, loving it, telling all your friends. Did I see dinner in there? We end up having roosters for lunch. And because I ain't eating right because my stomach's messed up, I ate way too much. So like now I really ain't going to probably have dinner because I early ate dinner because I had chicken wings. Not supposed to be eating those. Fried potato wedges. Not supposed to be eating them either. And then I had a salad, okay, full of bacon and cheese and not supposed to have none of that shit. But I wanted it. It's Friday. I had the munchies. I was hungry. All right, so next week, the numbers better be higher, man. I'm telling you, I can't keep coming here. We can't get 1,000 people to come here and watch so we can all laugh. I will make you laugh, and if I don't, then you might as well unsubscribe now. I'll see y'all later.